So I just saw Spider-Man: The Homecoming. This is my Christian movie review. Review of a movie from a Christian perspective. It's not necessarily a Christian movie. In fact, it's not a Christian movie. It's not evangelical Christian is what I mean. But I mean, it's just a mainstream Marvel. I guess it's Marvel comic superhero film. Starring the guy who plays Spider-Man. I'm not sure his name actually. He's a new name, new face. But also there's Michael Keaton and Robert Downey Jr. in the film, and Gwyneth Paltrow. Oh, I wouldn't have known that until I read the credits at the end. I didn't notice it as I was watching. She doesn't play a big part. Wasn't even sure which one. Maybe she's the mom in the movie. Anyways, it's pretty clean cut. No nudity or sexuality you have to worry about. No profanity. There's the good guys and the bad guys. Spider-Man's the good guy chasing the bad guys. The good wins. I guess with these superhero movies, the best thing you can say from a Christian perspective is that we yearn for that as Christians, for good to defeat evil, but good and evil is not so clear cut in real life as it is in these superhero movies. And that's something we got to remember. It's easy to think of those with power and money and all the trappings in life, prestige, popularity. It's easy to adulate them and think, oh, they're the good guys because they got it all together and they're doing what's right in life from a secular perspective. And then we look at those guys in prison who have done some really terrible things and we think they're the bad guys. Well, the guys in prison have done some pretty bad things, and the guys who have found material success may have done some good things in terms of secular society, but that doesn't always mean they're the good ones. Especially if they haven't become Christian or repented of their sins. It's easy to not even think of yourself as a sinner if you have a lot of money. So that's something to keep in mind. Go ahead. I guess that's the best Christian sermon I guess I can put on the film is try not to get overwhelmed with the clear-cut black and white good-bad idea. We're all sinners. We all need Jesus. We all need to confess. Even after we're Christians, we're still sinning. Hopefully sinning less, but still we're sinners. That's a sure thing. I mean, some of us are growing as Christians and becoming less sinful, and maybe even some are saints and maybe getting close to being like Jesus in terms of not sinning, but nobody can be Jesus here on earth. We all need Jesus for forgiveness of sins. So I'll leave it at that for now. That's my review of Spider-Man: The Homecoming.